Tarzan broods. He's in one of those moods again. Someplace in space he remembers the taste of a cool jungle wind, blowing wild through the trees, whipping up the young leaves into a furious dance. Cooling wind is past, city leaves all refuse to dance. Guess that's just how it is. Better break, take a whiz, says old Tarzan at last. He's in one of those moods again. Someplace in space he remembers the taste of a cool jungle wind, blowing wild through the trees, whipping up the young leaves into a furious dance. But now the smooth cooling wind is past, city leaves all refuse to dance. Guess that's just how it is. Better break, take a whiz, says old Tarzan at last. This is just how it goes. Better break, blow my nose, says old Tarzan.
Sorry I forgot your water, Janie. Guess I'm getting to be an old Tarzan. Well, used to I could remember everything like Tantar the elephant. And old Tantar, he don't forget nothing. But now then, though, seems like my mind's not as sharp as it was before. Seems kind of all jagged and wore out like an old lost knife. Don't be mad at old Tarzan.
Nobody's mad at anybody.
Well, how about little Keith then?
Not till I get my morning bath. Even ladies in the jungle need fresh water for their morning bath.
Well, why don't you just go down to the river and bathe?
Haven't you seen the traffic down there? Why, I'd be arrested for indecent exposure. You think I want all those yokels peeping through the bushes while I bathe?
Lord, no.
Well, of course not.
Of course not.
Where you been, old boy?
Playing with Cheetah. Don't call him that. Call him by his real name.
quiet, but you don't like it.
Well, that's too darn bad.
Oh, Tarzan.
I said darn.
Well, watch yourself. You know how you are.
I know. Shut up, damn it, and get out of here!
Oh, Tarzan, I won't have you cussing in front of old boy.
I'm sorry, old Jane. I meant to say darn.
Did he say, damn it, Mama?
Now, hushy, old boy, and you just mind your tongue, old Tarzan.
Well, goodness gracious. A grown man can't even verbally express himself in front of his own flesh.
Not when it comes to filthy language.
Now, I ain't uttered a curse word in a long time, Lady Jane.
Well, I've got to admit you're getting better.
Older and better?
Well, maybe. Except you're too darn forgetful.
What's that funny smell?
Menudo nuggets.
What?
Menudo nuggets. They opened a new joint up the trail.
Menudo nuggets in my own front yard? You know what that means, old boy?
No.
That means they've almost got us totally surrounded. Oh, it started years ago.
What's that?
Oh, some kind of conspiracy, making our planet ugly as possible, putting up billboard signs, filling stations, shopping malls, and fast food joints in every conceivable inch of space, and the uglier the better. Why, right over there you got your weenie taco. And over there you got your chicken with Wiggins. And what's that one over there?
Pootie's Pizza Palace. They deliver.
Pizza Pootie's Palace, my ace.
What did I tell you, old Tarzan?
I'm so sorry, old Jane.
Well, that's the second time today, and the third time's the charm, they say.
What you mean?
Utter one more ugly word, and you sleep with the baboon tonight.
Oh. What's the matter with you?
Nothing.
Well, you'd better straighten up, quit acting so silly. I'll slap you asleep, old boy.
Yes, sir.
Well, I mean it.
I know you do.
Now, sleep with the baboon.
You want to buy Cheetah?
Don't call him Cheetah. Call him by his real name.
Well, you want to buy Gray Strokey?
Stokey. How many times I have to tell you, old boy?
Oh. God, that'll hurt.
Well, good.
Well, what's so all important about names anyway?
'Cause that's all anybody's got in this whole wide world. I don't got nothing except for my name.
Well, you got me, old boy. Well, and you got Mama, old Lady Jane. And you got Old Cheetah, Old Gray Strokey.
Stokey.
And you got a treehouse. In the middle of what's left of a jungle. Well, you got almost a full acre of land here. And you got a home.
That's right.
And you got Jackal Jai, your golden line.
Ooh, my golden line.
My golden lion, been with me a long time. Shah,
How come you say you got nothing but your name?
Well, look at it this way, son. When we come into this world, we come in without anything at all. And the first thing we get, besides the spanking, is a name. Now, you follow me? When I die, I ain't taking nothing with me. I'm leaving just like I came.
Well, you ain't even taking your name?
Don't be an idiot. I'm giving it to you. Why, I chunk it to you like a coconut bouncing off of your nose.
You're my namesake, and I'll pass it down to you. When my vows break, it's about all I can do. Not all the gold in our heart could ever really make the slightest bit of difference in the way I sing or think. What's in a name? It's what's inside the man who wears the mantle. And someday real soon, in many moons when my rest begins to rattle, I'll turn to you when life is through, and I'll thread up my hand to my namesake. Yes, I'll pass it down to you.
It means taking responsibility for things. It means taking care of business.
What kind of business?
Bathwater business.
Jungle business. Well, for instance, what you think life would be like without this little patch of jungle we got here? Where would the animals go? Where would we go? Precisely, where would we go? What would old Tarzan be without a jungle and a coconut tree to climb around in all day and a plump jungle moon floating like a flower in velvet sky?
Why, defending the jungle's kind of like defending our name.
That's right.
The sound of the rain is almost the same as the thing on the person of place. All pictures that draw, be they large or white spot, share the
to delight Punch and Judy.
Jadwell Jar and Tantar go, Mingani.
Sorry to break in on you like this. Are you old Tarzan?
That I am. This here's old boy.
Howdy. And you must be Lady Jane. I've seen all your flicks.
My what?
The flicks. Motion pictures. La cinema.
Look, cinema.
Well, none of them are true, you know, and who might you be?
Oh, forgive me. My card.
Oodles, oh noodles.
That's a funny name.
Hush, you old boy. Well, sir, are you Mr. Noodles or Mr. Oodles? Which is it?
Neither one, old boy.
No, that's old boy. I'm old Tarzan.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, well. You see, I am Conway Forest Bluff. And I am essentially the Oodles or Noodles Corporation. Soon to be expanding operations to a site near and dear to you and your charming family.
Is that a fact?
Oh, indeed. It seems you fellows have the last remaining acre of jungle in the entire universe. Naughty, naughty. We must do something about that. My company is prepared to make you an exceptional offer for this property. An exceptionally generous offer, I might add.
I don't give a hoot at it.
Our home is not for sale, Mr. Blunt.
But my dear Lady Jane, everything is for sale. Sooner or later.
What's that funny smell?
My noodle nugget.
Nuggets make a tasty treat. Eat 'em with your shoes on or with bare feet. Eat 'em with some ketchup in a Pyrex bowl. Eat my noodle nuggets and you'll never grow old. You'll just die. But what a groovy way to go. Why don't you try some nuggets on the noodle right now? Holy cow. Nuggets on the noodle. Yeah.
I can't believe my senses. Why would anybody want to eat that?
Lots of people have different tastes, old Tarzan. Not everybody enjoys fresh yard eggs and jungle pie, spicy sweet squash, and hot monkey bread baked on flat rocks down by the river. Not everybody goes for that stuff.
They must be crazy. Get that old boy!
Hello! Yes? Yes, this is old boy.
Who is it?
Oodles, old noodles. Let me have that.
Hello? Yes, Mr. Blunt. Indeed, I remember. Well, I hardly think there's a thing to discuss. As I told you, our home is not for sale.
Let me talk to him.
Yes. Well, I realize that it's your job to harass us, Mr. Blunt. But as the wife of old Tarzan, I refuse to be intimidated by an old noodles man. Nighty-night, Mr. Blunt.
Noodles on noodles. Noodles on worms. Noodles on nuggets on the noodle. Yeah.
Krieger, damn it to hell!
Well, that does it.
Well, that did it. There she goes.
There she goes.
Can't seem to do nothing right.
You do many things right, old Tarzan, but sometimes the wrong sounds come out of your mouth.
Well, it seems to me that if certain words have crept in to the vocabulary of the human being, we shouldn't have to be afraid of the sounds of those words. I mean, a sound is just a sound.
But the sound has a meaning. The sound is a word. It means something, and I don't like some of the meanings of some of the words that have somehow filtered into your English vocabulary.
Well, if that's the case, then maybe I should just run around all day long in a semi-erect position, jabbering gibberish like Old Cheetah.
Hey, Strokey.
I mean Stokey, damn it!
Good night.
Where are you going?
To my boudoir alone.
Well, fine and dandy. I'll just sleep down by the river tonight.
And I'm sure you'll be very comfortable, Lord Greystoke. You and your baboon.
Oh, hushy! Me and my baboon. She knows old Stokey's not a baboon. She only says that to irritate me, don't she, Stokey? I hate baboons anyway. The ugly old red bottoms are hanging out all over the place, showing off everything they got. Why, a baboon's the only creature God ever made ought to be forced to wear overalls. Come on, Stokey.
Well, where are you headed?
To the river. If it's not too crowded down there, maybe we'll get some sleep tonight. Nighty-night, old boy.
Well, nighty-night, old Tarzan. Sleep tight.
I'm gonna try. I'll use moonbeams for my mattress and ride the river song all the way down to Sleepy Town.
Oh, boy.
Days, old mama.
Old Tarzan gone?
Gone down to the river.
Poor old Tarzan.
Poor old Cheetah.
He's a dear, sweet man. A dear, good man.
But he's got a filthy mouth.
Not filthy, but often childish. Coming to bed, old boy?
In a minute. Better watch Lunar Moon rise.
Well, nighty-night. I love you, old boy.
I love you too, old mama.
Don't they lie like an old lost night?
Luke, will you come in here for a moment?
Yes, Mr. Blunt.
Take this down, if you please, Miss Luke.
Yes, sir.
My dear Lady Jane Greystoke. Stoke. As I mentioned when last we conversed, my company is offering what we consider to be an extremely generous sum for your undeveloped property. Our interest is, of course, for business purposes, realizing that your husband, Lord Greystoke...
You mean Greystoke, don't you?
Quite. Lord Greystoke is somewhat intent on preserving the natural beauty of said property, whatever that may be. I'm suggesting that said property be turned into an amusement area, something along the lines of a theme park or recreational facility, reflecting the limitless wonders of modern civilization, nestled comfortably within the rather restricted confines of vines and savage jungle life, which quite frankly I find an unusual lifestyle for a lady of such bearing and grace. In closing, I request you reconsider my original offer, Lady Jane. No. Make that offer, Lady Jane, and await your prompt and most positive reply. Sincerely yours, Pommy Forest Blunt. Read that last sentence aloud, Miss Luke.
Well, it's a rather lengthy sentence, Mr. Blunt.
Despite its ungainly length, Miss Luke, read it aloud.
Yes, sir. In closing, I request you reconsider my offers, Lady Jane, and await your prompt and most positive reply. Sincerely, Pomway Forest...
Sincerely and cordially. Let's add the word cordially, Miss Luke. It has such a pleasant sound.
Sincerely and cordially yours,
Pomway Forest Blunt.
Pomway Forest Blunt.
That should do the trick. Get that off immediately, Miss Luke.
Yes, sir. Oh, and the Greystoke address.
There is no address, Miss Luke.
No address? Well, there must be.
We're talking jungle here, Miss Luke. They live in the very heart of the only remaining jungle on Earth, and very possibly the whole universe.
Well, how savage.
Isn't it just?
Yes.
Now, away with you.
But where?
Into the jungle's heart, Miss Luke. Into the very heart of the jungle.
Oh, dear. Oh, there's a body up there. Somebody's body. I wonder if it's dead. Hello? Are you living? Or something?
Huh? Oh, hi.
Oh, you're not dead.
No. I was only sleeping.
Well, it's rather late in the day for that, I should think.
Should you? Should you think that? Why?
Why, no reason. It's just a figure of speech.
What's
so funny?
Nothing.
But why are you laughing? If there's something funny, I'd like to know about it.
Would you?
Yes.
Why, you talk funny.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
Not at all. As a matter of fact, you're the one talking funny.
No, I'm not. It's you.
This is absurd. Are you old Tarzan?
No.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, who are you?
Old boy.
Is that your true name?
Well, sure. Why would I fib about a thing like that?
Well, I don't know. How would I know?
Why, it's all I got in the whole wide world. Ain't got nothing but a name.
Oh, dear.
But you can call me Korak the Killer, son of old Gray Strokey.
You mean Gray Stoke, don't you?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Korak the Killer? What do you kill? Little tigers and things?
Of course not. There ain't no tigers around here. Well, I don't kill nothing. What would I want to do a thing like that for? Oh, that. Papa wrote that many years ago when he was young, Tarzan. First thing he ever wrote.
Well, how long ago was that?
Well, a long time ago.
Well, how long?
Long time. Long enough.
Long enough for what?
Long enough for it to happen.
You're crazy.
Well, you're pretty.
Oh, don't be daft.
So I like you.
Thank you.
No, really. I'm not fibbing.
What's that about fibbing?
Oh, I ain't.
Well, good. Hold what you got. Who's this?
Well, how should I know?
Oh, Tarzan.
As far as I know, always have been.
Luke's the name.
Loot?
Alicia. I have a letter for Lady Jane.
Oh, a letter for Janie. Who from?
Homeway Forest Blunt.
Mr. Oodles?
Mr. Blunt.
What's he want?
It's a personal matter.
A personal matter between my wife and a noodle man? Give me that letter. I never heard of such. Stokey, you come back here to me with that letter. When I catch you, you have to wear overalls for a week.
I think he's gonna eat it.
Eat the letter?
Eat it raw.
Oh, good Lord, he's eating it bloody raw.
Oh, hushy! Climb up there and get that damn letter. Oh.
Lady Greystoke. Yes? Alicia Luke here. I have a letter for you. Your baboon has a letter.
He's not a baboon!
Come on, Old Cheetah. Give me that letter. Good old maid. You more sins than someone else I know who's very dear to me, and I hope you enjoy his company. Seems to be spending a great deal of time together in the cool of the evening down by the river, just the two of you. Beastly of me to refuse, I know, Miss Luke, but once again I must say no to Mr. O. Mr. O?
Mr. Oodles.
Oh. No? Yes. No.
Let me read that thing. Listen to this. An unusual lifestyle for a lady of such bearing and grace. What's he know about bearing and grace? Huh. Sincerely and cordially yours, Conway Forest Blunt. Cordially yours. Huh. He's about as cordial as a jackal in a freckle box. Well, I'm glad you all think it's so funny.
Look, Mama, Tarzan's eating your letter. Well, not often, except when he's mad. Then he kind of likes to tear into things with his fangs. Look at that, he's eating that letter like it was a menudo nugget. Sorry, Papa.
Young woman, you go back and look straight in the face of that noodle man, and you tell him old Tarzan would rather die than give up this jungle. You hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Oh, Tarzan.
You tell him if he ever set foot on my property again, I'll...
What, Papa?
You see that?
Yes.
Read it.
This is the house of Tarzan the Killer.
Now, you take it and read it to Palmway Forest Blunt, and then you tell him to stick it up his...
Lord Greystoke!
Well, you tell him to stuff it up his widow oodle with a noodle made from baboon buttocks. I meant to say baboon nuggets.
Poor old fellow. I didn't know the jungle meant so much to him.
It's his life. He is the jungle.
He is the jungle? Tarzan the killer is the jungle, and you are his son.
That's right, old boy Korak.
The killer, are you the jungle also?
Well, partly. I guess I'm stuck between telephones and televisions and such. But if I had to choose between one or the other, I'd be the jungle.
Where are those lives who care to survive in deep jungle? Most of us thrive upon echoes of time, cutting through sticky slime, sticky innards of freeway tunnels. Not for me, 'cause I like trees. Bear 'em off, bear it down, go on, speed to town if you please, but not with me, 'cause I like trees. Welcome home, city's grown. Come and join the hustle and win the human race. Bear it all, like a wad of plastic in your spastic face. But not for me, 'cause I like trees. Yes, I like trees.
You like trees?
Yay!
What about noodles? Do you like noodles?
Well, noodles are all right within reason, but I don't like oodles and oodles of them.
What about menudo nuggets?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I'm just curious.
Well, I'll admit I've tasted them.
Well,
Well, they taste like they were basted in the slick, sticky innards of a freeway tunnel. Sucked inside and filtered through a spiny funnel of rat fat. And I don't like that. Not for me. I like trees. You ever see Silent Running?
no, what's that?
Picture show, Silent Running with old Bruce Dern.
Oh, boy,
I said Dern, Mama.
mind your manners.
Yes, ma'am.
Say that you do.
Anyway, old Bruce Dern is in charge of this big space station. And the last remaining forest in the universe is under this huge space dome. Somewhere in space.
Well, what happens?
Well, the rest of the crew don't really give a baboon's bohiny about the last remaining forest in the universe. But old Bruce Dern likes trees.
Curiouser and curiousness.
Joan Baez sings the title song.
Oh, I like Joan Baez.
I like trees.
Well, I like you, old boy.
Confessions like these have splintered young trees. Better take special care. Yes, Krieger, beware. You're not for me. At best, stick to trees. 'Cause I like trees.
I see.
What you see?
Well, something I've never seen before. And I want to thank you for it, Present your father's letter to Mr. Conway for his blunt. Cheerio, old boy. Talking of...
She gone?
Yeah.
Well, why you got that silly look on your face?
Well, I don't know.
Well, me neither. Oh, I'm sorry, old boy. Your mama's mad at me and I got to sleep with old Stokey again tonight.
Well, that's rough.
Yeah, and another thing.
What's
I
that?
just ran down by the river looking for something important I hid there and I couldn't find it.
What?
Oh, something I buried there a long time ago by Mama's grave.
Kayla's grave?
Yes, I hid it there by her grave in an old rusty locket.
What was in that old rusty locket, Papa?
Oh, a faded piece of yellow paper with human scratchings on it.
Well, what did it say?
Why, it said, I'm lord of this jungle. This jungle's mine. It said this is the last remaining jungle. Rule over it with wisdom and try and keep it fit for all the wild and hungry-hearted. That's what the paper said.
And you couldn't find it, huh?
Right, and that's why I'm so afraid of this old Noodles man.
You can tell he's a tricky devil.
Yeah.
But at least he's cordial.
Why, you...
I guess I better hit the trail.
Take old Stokey with you, son. I want to sit here by myself and meditate on this problem for a while.
Okie dokie. Come on, Old Cheetah.
Korak,
Yes, Papa?
don't ever forget who you really are. You follow my meaning?
Well, I think I grasped the essential essence of your gibber. But I want you to know I love you and respect you very much.
Well, the essence of my gibber would go well with the vibrato of a primate in seclusion. But remember, old boy, the most agonizing sound is that of a lonesome old baboon stomping through the jungle in a semi-erect position, sans overall.
I think I know exactly what you mean, old Tarzan.
Kriga Luna, beware. Soon they'll want to cut off your beams like hair. And then what do we do? Where will we be?
Nature of man is a curious thing, requiring the love that an old lady brings. And a lady Jane Laying in the crux of his favorite tree, overlooking the grave of his mother. She's the one who swung him up in a flurry of leaves. He remembers no others before her. Old jungle care, Mama Kayla, and old jungle care. Kayla man, old jungle care, Mama Kayla, and old jungle care. It comes natural to the jungle, unlike a home shampoo. It comes natural to the jungle. It's just a natural thing all jungles do. Old jungle care, Mama Kayla, and old jungle care. Kayla's there. Old jungle care, Mama Kayla, and old jungle Some people say old spirits roll away at the moment of death. And somehow I doubt that the earth is without a few distant secrets well kept within the shadowy depths of her hairy old bosom, a wheezing and a heaving with the promise of rest. Surely her cries are the primary reason we roly between the soft tune and rest. Old jungle care, old jungle care. Old jungle care, Mama Kayla, and old jungle It's natural to a jungle, unlike tigers stalking prey, caged in a city zoo. It comes natural to a jungle. It's just the natural thing old jungles do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Old jungle care, Mama Kayla, and old jungle care. Old jungle care, Mama Kayla, and old jungle
Mama!
Don't stand up so straight, white skin.
Help me, Mama Kayla!
Help yourself, Tarzan, babe.
But how, Mama?
Pray, white skin. Pray.
But what should I say in my prayers, Mama Kay?
Just don't talk gibberish. Open your heart. Tarzan there. Jungle care.
Life's dearest spot, I've been down the ring.
My dear Lady Greystoke, so kind of you to come.
Mr. Blunt.
Please call me Pomway, or should you prefer Forrest?
Pomway Forest. Curious name.
Yes, Pomway Forrest, old family name. Sit down, if you please, Lady Jane.
Thank you.
Now, shall we all now? Isn't this lovely? We're going to have a lovely little visit now, aren't we?
Surely now.
Most assuredly. Miss Newt, will you come in for a moment, please, and bring Lord Greystoke's letter, if you please. Thank you.
So you received old Tarzan's letter?
Oh, indeed I have, Lady Jane.
And?
Well, it made something of an impact on me, I dare say. It isn't every day one receives a death threat via one's secretary.
This is the house of Tarzan the Killer.
Oh, that wasn't a threat, Mr. Blunt. Just a simple warning.
Very simple, very direct, and very effective, I might add. Thank you, Miss Newt.
Yes, sir. Hello, Lady Jane.
Hello, Alicia.
How's old boy?
Oh, boy is so fine. I'll tell him you asked, dear.
That will be all, Miss Newt.
Yes, sir. Good day, Lady Jane.
Now then, it's just the two of us.
Yes, just the two of us.
Miss Newt has returned to her duties,
Yes.
and old Tarzan is at home in his old jungle, swinging through old trees. Isn't that lovely?
I think it is. I enjoy memories of old Tarzan swinging through the trees.
You mean he doesn't do it anymore?
He climbs them, but rarely swings.
I see. Pity.
Oh, but he climbs them very, very well, so not to worry.
Yes, well,
There's a skill in climbing trees, Mr. Blunt. It takes strength of leg and arm and knee and character. Climbing builds character. Are you a climber?
what?
Do you climb, Mr. Blunt?
Trees?
Yes.
No.
I thought not. You don't strike me as the tree climbing sort somehow.
Righto. Too many mishaps might occur. One may fall while climbing.
Oh, Tarzan's fallen. I've fallen.
You've fallen?
Yes.
Oh, dearie me.
Falling's part of climbing, Palmway Forest Blunt. I imagine you climbed as a boy.
As a boy? Huh. As a boy, I was a young Tarzan. My mother called me Monkey because I loved to climb.
Trees?
Oh, trees, hills, poles, poultry pens, you name it. I could climb it, and I did. One day atop the barn, I overheard my sister playing in the yard below. Krieger, cried I, leaping from barn to yard, without, I might add, the aid of pillows.
What happened?
I broke my big toe.
On Menudo Nuggets, no doubt.
You nasty little thing. Made from the underarms of adolescent chicken wings. But they do sell. People actually eat them.
But why?
I don't know, Viale. Couldn't rightly say. All I know is they're our hottest selling fast food item. People simply wolf them down as if they were going out of style. It seems everyone is mad for them.
They must be.
Of course, one of the major reasons is because they're dipped in a variety of sauces that camouflage their true flavor and identity.
Really?
Oh, yes. Our nuggets come three ways. Sweet and sour, hot and spicy, and with our original recipe, my personal favorite, an old recipe I call old-fashioned.
Are you old-fashioned, Mr. Blunt?
Extremely. Hopelessly so, Lady Jane.
Why, Palmway Forest. You're nothing but an old-fashioned Menudo nugget, fairly oozing with secret sauces, aren't you?
Oozing? Am I oozing? Forgive me.
But tell me, Palmway, if you're truly old-fashioned, how is it that you can't understand our reluctance in giving up our home?
I understand completely. I'd be very much surprised if you weren't so reluctant. It's simply a matter of supply and demand, you see. Human beings crave a product I sell, and in order to serve them more efficiently, I must expand operations, and that means building more nugget huts.
Nugget huts?
Oh, yes, that's what we call them. Menudo nugget huts. Clever, eh?
Very old-fashioned, but couldn't you build elsewhere?
My dear Lady Jane, your jungle is in the very heart of the market. Our research indicates that expansion into your area could triple our sales within a year's time.
But what about the jungle?
The jungle? Modern times demand modern styles of living, and I'm afraid the jungle is simply too
Old-fashioned? Allow me to tell you something, Mr. Blunt. You said the name Palmway Forest is an old family name. Well, so is the name Tarzan of the Apes. And older still the name Greystoke. And yet, even older the word jungle. A sound indicating a place of untamed beauty and wildness. A place where wild birds and animals freely roam. A home. A place of forest and trees. How long did you say it's been since the boy within you climbed a tree, Mr. Palmway Forest Blunt? You might do well in foregoing your next old-fashioned and return with me to the trees.
Me? Return to the trees with you? Lady Jane, Really?
Bill's character.
Return to the trees. Me, Palmway Forest. Now that you mention it, it has been rather a long old time.
It's tough to be a monkey and be banished from the trees. It's tough to hear the music and not respond to beats. It's tough to be a bamboo on the borderline of wild. It's tough to keep the corners of my mouth from smiling smiles. Oh, yes, it's hard to keep the smiley smiles away. I wrestle with this problem almost every single day. Yeah, I wonder if some others feel the same hard way. Oh, yes, I wonder if some others got a problem on the borderline of wild today.
Surely now.
Holy cow!
Noodles and noodles, noodles and worms, noodles and noodles. Look at them squirm. Noodles and noodles, a perfect combo, combined with a taste. Nuggets on my noodles.
Here's Mr. Blunt.
Oh, you better watch out. Old Tarzan's gonna be mighty mad. Watch out, Mr. Noodles.
Don't worry your head, old boy. I've got a plan.
I want a peaceful coexistence. I sing a peaceful harmony. Dance a peaceful coexistence. We
and the city. I plead a prayer of simple mercy for both the new asphalt and the old trees. I want a peaceful coexistence between the new you and the old me. Between the new old you and the old new me. We want a peaceful coexistence. To be our golden in-God rule. We must answer the call when the jungle says crawl. But we can't afford to get lost in the thrill of it all. That's not for me. 'Cause I like trees.
Come now, boys. We're going climbing.
My lord, with a gun! I mustn't lost my shoes.
You're so right. It would be a mass lunch, wouldn't it, old boy?
Like it's so.
Follow along, boys. He'll find you suitable attire. Old Cheetah, you lead the way.
I want a peaceful coexistence. I sing a peaceful harmony. We dance a peaceful coexistence. We dance between the jungle and the city. I plead a prayer of simple mercy for both the new asphalt and old trees. I want a peaceful coexistence between the new and the old me. Between the new old you and the old new me.
Old Jane.
Oh, Tarzan! Did you find the locket?
No?
Oh, dear.
Come down from there, damn it! I'm gonna cut off your noodles and nuggets! Hang loose, Papa! Get that old boy! Sure! Hello! Gray Strokey residence?
Oh, boy?
Correct!
Well, hello, Kira. I need to use Am I interrupting something?
You want to know if she's interrupting something?
Merciful heavens, Miss Newt! You're interrupting the blood cold murder of Pumway Forest Blunt
fancy that. It sounds as if you're up a tree.
Is there anything I can do for you, Miss Lou?
Well, I hardly think you're in a position to do much of anything for me, Mr. Blunt. As a matter of fact, I was ringing up old Tarzan.
Well, it's for you, Papa.
Hello? What you want, woman?
Sorry for the interruption, Lord Greystoke, but I've something here belonging to you. Old Cheetah gave it to me when we first met. It's a locket, rusty and old.
How'd you know it was mine?
Well, I just opened it, actually.
What's in it?
Well, 2 photographs. A handsome young man and a beautiful young woman. Both very young and very handsome.
Anything else?
Why, yes, that's why I called. There's a piece of faded yellow paper.
What's it say?
It says, I'm lord of this jungle. This jungle's mine. This is the last remaining jungle. Rule over it with wisdom and try to keep it fit for all the wild and hungry-hearted.
Is there a signature?
Well, it's more like a paw print, actually.
Read it.
It says, Greystoke.
Forrest is fallen! Help me, old Tarzan! Are you all right, Forrest?
Actually, you see, I think I've broken my big toe. Small price to pay for the revival of one's spirit, I dare say.
What do you mean, Conway?
I mean, I couldn't see the forest for the trees, Lady Jane. And I do love trees. Really, I do. And so, nugget huts be damned.
We want a peaceful coexistence, yeah. And sing a peaceful harmony. Dance a peaceful coexistence. We dance between the jungle and the city. In a prayer of simple mercy, over the new asphalt and the old trees. I love a peaceful coexistence between the new you and the old me. Between the new you and the old new me.